15 risk New Street. I was pretty close to figuring out 3 different strategies. So you saw the one on stream where I tried to make them loop by pushing them all the way around. I got really close. I actually put Feeder in the mid lane. So I moved where, okay, on stream I used Liskarm. Replaced that Liskarm position with Feeder facing left. And I was able to push the other guys back for a second round. And I just used Angelina, and I was able to loop him quite a little bit. But eventually, I think some goof happened, and I just gave up on it. Oh, I also had Cliffheart, because Feeder herself doesn't push enough without Angelina's help. So I had Cliffheart. Okay, where you look, where you see Bagpipe now, diagonal left of her, I put Cliffheart there. So when Feeder pushed, I pulled with Cliffheart, and I managed to pull them like straight through the block. So I had to do another loop. That being said, the SP charge I think still wasn't enough, and it wasn't viable. The second thing I tried to do was like I tried to spawn kill them, but instead of using physical damage, I used like full arts. I had Ceobe up front, Angie skill 2, Suzerain skill 3, Sorry S skill 3, Ifrit skill 3, AS skill 2, all nuking their spawn. And it worked for the first few guys, but then eventually one of those guys walk out and they don't stand there, they just like sprint out. And that guy sprinted out just when all of my skills were on cooldown, and I couldn't get him back up. And then also, when I did that, the bigger problem, instead of those guys, which I'm pretty sure I could have just played blocks with them to make them move up and down, I had no one to help Hoshi on the defense tile. So I just had Hoshi on the defense tile. I kept shining exactly where she was. And then I had like Exu as DPS killing these spear throwers, and that was fine. But when the Tengas came out, they got stuck on Hoshi. And like all the Wraiths just leaked. And so I ended up having Wraith leak more so than the Berserker leak. I tried switching it out for Blue Poison, that didn't work either. My W was not mastery, and also with the movement speed, the Wraiths actually outrun the bombs of W. So W puts a Claymore down, the Wraith just sprints past it. It doesn't hit him. So I had like no options. I just had my strongest guy was Exu. I couldn't do anything there. So I went back to doing shifters. And I remembered someone in the comments saying, hey, try Weedy skill 2. I was like, okay, let's try Weedy skill 2, see what happens. Turns out, if you combine that with Feeder's push, these guys actually can't get past. Just spectacular. Thorn's job hasn't changed. He's still amazing at wiping out these guys. Thank God they stand right there and hit Hoshi. I'm using Suzerain's skill 2 because it hits more people and I don't need the massive amount of slowing. Angie's on skill 2, of course, to slow them when they get too close. When I was first figuring out this strat, I actually had a few leaks because my Hoshi died. I think if you have an E2 Shining, your Hoshi won't die. That being said, I would still do what I'm about to do to counteract Hoshi dying, because these red spear throwers that just spawned are very hard to deal with. Fortunately, if you push them back a little bit, they're not that heavy, so you can cancel their attack and give your Shining a bit more time to heal your Hoshi. That worked precisely. I'm also not sure if Hoshi's dodging anything. Top lane leaking this many people got me worried at first, especially this Tenga. But it turns out, when you got so much slow on the top, it doesn't really matter. And when you got 2 pushes on the top, it really doesn't matter. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure you hit that bell icon to stay notified when I go live or upload a new video. While you're at it, why not give this video a thumbs up as well? It helps us on the YouTube algorithm. Cheers!